So go back to some more Shadow Generations, where last time we got the new power of Doom Surf and surfed our way over to an old area from Sonic 06, that being Kingdom Valley. And this time, we're going to a new area, but before we get things started, we have the full map available to us, and yeah, there's a lot of things. Again, I wish I can look around on the map, but no, you can look at challenge lists and stuff, so you can always fast travel to a challenge if you want to, and all that stuff. Stage list as well. But I just want to show that off before we started things, because it did get updated off screen. So, we got this place. I believe this is called Sunset Heights. This is from Sonic Forces of all things, yeah. I am very unfamiliar with that game. I just know that it's terrible, but it has really good music. Again, like most Sonic games, it has amazing music, but terrible gameplay. Yeah, it's just, I mean, here, I know there was a Shadow DLC for that game, so it does make sense for Shadow to be here. There's one level in particular that I am going to argue a case that makes no sense whatsoever to have, but that will be until later. So, just blast through these weird white little dudes that remind me of the viruses from Dr. Mario. Seriously, do they not look like that? They kind of look like they were designed by the viruses in those games, the Dr. Mario games. Which, now that I think about it, how come we've never gotten like a modern version of Dr. Mario? Seriously. With how prominent Dr. Mario is still, and there's only been like one game for him, along with that, he's in friggin' Smash Bros. Like, I think besides Ness, Dr. Mario is probably the most obscure Nintendo character. Just because, like, he's popular enough to be in Smash, but his games are not all that accessible. Although they might be on the Switch Online thing now that I think about it, but... Ow! What the hell? Alright, stupid rock thrower McGee's, you guys suck. I was just following the rings! Whatever. Alright. Get out of here. You suck, game. Alright. Yeah, this starts becoming a bit more lethal on the levels. You got these rock thrower jackasses. But, I digress. Basically just mini Death Egg robots. Kinda cool that we get to see the return of those guys, I guess. Alright. So you guys... And, yeah, not... Oh, right, this bit. So these guys will... Oh, God. Can I? There we go. Those guys will split apart, and you have to use Doom Spear to actually stop them and find the real one and hit them and all that. Or you can just do Chaos Control and smack them yourself. It's really not that bad. Alright, let's kill you guys. Grab that. And I am just gonna not kill you out. Ow! What the hell, Spikes? I hit the side of you. Why does it hurt me? At least it's not like Mega Man where you just die if you get hit by spikes, but I digress. I will say, though, that this level is cool. It's just very random, in my opinion. I mean, again, I know Shadow does have history with this place because he was DLC in Forces, but hey, Doom's Eye once again. Now we get back to a real level of Shadow. Back to Radical Highway, or a very distorted version of it that looks strangely like the one scene from Doctor Strange, just saying. Anyways. Whee! I guess they're just gonna keep bantering.
Think this will stop me?
Nothing stops Shadow the friggin' Hedgehog. Considering that at one point he resorted to using guns. Still really weird that, I don't know, man. I just always think of the trailer for Shadow the Hedgehog when he's holding a freaking AK or whatever it was. Or I think it was an MP4. I don't know what it was. He had some kind of assault rifle. It just looked so odd. Like, I don't know, man. It's just funny. I'm just gonna jump over these, because why would I not jump over them? Alright, kill you. I really need Boost Speeder. There you go. Head through here. An upside down grinding rail section, because this makes sense. Then again, we're pretty much in Doctor Strange land, so whatever. Flying through the rails. Killing these guys. I actually really do like the Radical Highway stages, because these are really freaking cool and trippy. I don't know, it's very kaleidoscopy. I like it. Alright. Oh, I meant to go to the right. Oh, Jesus. Shadow, what the balls are you doing? He is a bit slippery in this kind of... Okay. I gotta not rely on dodges. I gotta just jump over these things, man. Alright. He does get a little bit weird on that kind of slope, I guess. He's just a little slippery sometimes. Alright. Oh, I couldn't even see that. My color blindness screwed me today. Alright, don't boost to that. Noted. Just right, get over here, Tumai. Not gonna forget your emblem. And back to Sunset Heights, which we're pretty much at the end of already. I'm pretty sure this is Sunset Heights. Like I said, I never played Forces, so I don't really know for sure. Yeah, it is. I remember correctly for once in my life. One half is set. And got another Doom emblem. Back over to biblically accurate Doom. Oh, now there's a third eye. Is he now the Illuminati? That's usually what that means. Act 2. Man, really cool. I guess the premise of Forces is cool. I guess also you have these shootable platforms that become spring pads when you shoot them with Chaos Spears. Weird. But yeah, I don't know. It is, it's an interesting concept. It is cool to see like a very dystopian thing where Eggman won, but the way they did it was so stupid. Especially since they brought back like classic Sonic for some reason. Oh god. You know what? That worked in my favor, I guess. I don't know. Which, I don't know, it just felt really... Just from looking at it, it just, like, why did you bring back classic Sonic of all things? Well, that was cool. I guess, too, you had your own weird, create your own character thing, which really just fueled the, let's just say, passionate fans of Sonic to create their own OCs, which I don't have a problem with. But some people do get a little bit weird with it sometimes, but I digress. That is not for me to judge or say anything about, so I digress. I really gotta stop saying that. I don't know, I have a really bad obsession with that guy's just perpetually dying. I'm sorry, buddy. I just have a really bad habit of saying I digress all the time, which, I don't know. I guess my lexicon and all that jazz, because I don't mean to use like fancy words all the time. It's just, they're words I've always said, kinda. Look at me being so smart, huh? Yeah, no. Oh, this guy. You have to stun and then hit him, so boink. Pretty simple. So, Chaos Control once again. We'll blast through those boxes and head through here. I do like the design of the level, at the very least. It's cool. I know I keep trashing on Sonic Forces, and someone out there is actually a big fan of it, and I apologize that I'm making fun of it that much, but I guess I'm going over here now. It just really is a bad game. Not as bad as Sonic 06, but I guess, too, at least it's not as bad as Sonic Boom. Ugh. I think that is the black sheep of Sonic games now, to the point where no one even acknowledges it. Like, I don't even know if Sonic in Generations even mentions it, or even in Frontiers, because isn't it like a different timeline? Oh god. I think, isn't it like a technical different timeline, or a different universe of Sonic? Because like, they all have different designs, and thank god they went back to like the more OG designs. Because seriously, I hated the designs in Sonic Boom. I think Sonic looked fine, but Knuckles just looked stupid. I'm sorry. Like, he just did. He looked so bad because his only trait was being a beefcake. So they designed him on being a beefcake. So, although he was extremely funny in the show, I'm so glad that they were able to just kind of do whatever they wanted with the show, because that show is funny. That show is actually really freaking funny. But I digress. I am saying I digress again. Alright. Whoa, okay. I guess I'm going over here. That looks cool. Lots of these giant Death Egg robot dudes. There's our ring. Not too bad. Another half is ours.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
They must be from a point in time before the Ark disaster. Perhaps I can change their fate.
Shadow? You look grim. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
Very sudden cut there. That was not me, that was the game. Bit of a reunion, huh? This has got to be really spooky for Shadow. When did you become so strong and confident? Don't worry about it. It only wasn't because of your guys' deaths. Mostly Maria's. I've deduced we're in some kind of temporal anomaly. Therefore, I thought it better not to interact with too many elements to prevent a paradox from occurring. Bit late on that one, Doc. You're seeing future Shadow, and you two are dead in my timeline. Just saying. That's very sad. That's the thing. Shadow has a very tragic backstory, and in this, it's very much explored. And I don't know. That's another part of this game that's not really. Oh, I can open this. I forgot. It's just. Is there a third? Oh, there's some up there. That's the thing about this game. That's another purpose of this game. It's to basically act as repairing Shadow's backstory, I guess. But I guess making him... How do I explain it right?
Out of my way.
Basically making it to where he can actually forgive himself of the past and actually try to right his wrongs and have a new future set for him. Because that's the thing, man. He's been acting on just rage alone, basically. I mean, that's why he was so pissed off at Sonic, and helped out Eggman and all that crap. Because, he lost the one thing in his life that he cared about, which was Maria. And now she's back, and it's probably very conflicting feelings. Yeesh. But, heading to the boss gates, activate some areas. Needless to say. Yep, the challenge gates are back once again. I do like them, but yeah, they do get a bit much sometimes. I do want to head back over to Kingdom Valley, or at least the Valley area, where we had a key right here. So, with new keys to go and grab. Hello, you. Where do you drop? I hit all of those. Come on. Really? All right, another page of Robotnik's notebook. Gerald Robotnik. I'm gonna end things off there. So, next time on Shadow Generations, we're gonna be taking on all of the keys and then the boss of this area. And hi, biblically accurate Doom. How are you doing, buddy? You got all eyes on me, huh? I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.